Welcome back to Eagles Nightly. Very pleased to be joined in the studio with Eagles starting center Jason Kelce. Jason, how you doing?
Doing well. How you doing?
Pretty good. You make your first start. Obviously, very glad to get out there with a win. How did it compare to what you were expecting from your first game?
I mean, we did a good job in practice, simulating the noise and everything, but I think I was kind of even shocked at how loud it actually was out there. The coaches really did a good job preparing us for a lot of the looks that we were going to face, and overall, I think it was a pretty good experience, and there's a couple things I wish I could have done better, but I thought I played pretty well.
Obviously, you're going to be your own toughest critic, as most players say they are. When you looked at the tape, though, did you feel like you did a pretty good job for making your first start?
Yeah, I thought I did pretty good. I mean, there's some good run blocking plays, some good passes. Pass blocking, they really didn't come off the ball very well, I didn't think. But, you know, it was still some stuff to work on, but overall, I think very pleased with how I played.
We'll talk about the run blocking first. I know it's a huge thing for the offensive line when in the fourth quarter you guys have a lead and you're lining up and both sides know that you're going to run the ball, and you guys do it really, really well, and LaShawn McCoy ices the game, really. Oh,
yeah. I mean, that's, as an offensive line, you always take pride. If in 4 minutes left, you can really ice the clock out and, you know, get the team off the field. So we did a really good job running the ball, even when they knew that we were going to run the ball, and that's always something you take pride in.
A lot of talk coming into the game about how you five guys had never played in the game before. You had Evan on your left and Kyle on your right for the first time. How did the communication work?
Like I said, it was loud, very loud environment. I thought first couple series, first quarter, the communication could have been a little bit better, not even just between the offensive line, but between everybody. But as the game went on, we put ourselves in better situations and did a better job of being all on the same page.
Tell me about that second series after you guys punted the first series and then the Rams score on their first play of the game.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere like in the huddle as you guys went into that second series needing an answer?
I mean, we knew that we wanted to answer back. Obviously, the score, I mean, it's always a boost to the defense whenever you answer, when they give up a touchdown, whenever you can answer back. So our goal was to get down the field and get some points on the board because we didn't do that the first possession. And, you know, that was what we were attempting to do.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
In terms of blitz recognition, you said you were pretty well prepared for what you thought the Rams were going to throw at you. How did that go for your first time out?
I thought we did a good job. There was a couple plays that we could have changed it up a little bit, but I think for the most part we did pretty well. A lot of the times Mike was getting hit, they were just bringing more than what we can handle, and in those situations, you know, Mike's got to make a play, and for the most part I thought he did a pretty good job out there.
How's the body feeling after your first NFL game? Bigger men that you're facing in
Yeah.
college. First time you played a full game since college.
Sore, you know, but that's to be expected. You know, you're whenever you're done playing football, the next day is always the worst day. But like you said, it's bigger guys out there, so the bruises are a little bit bigger now.
How about conditioning at the end of the game? Seemed like part of the reason that you guys were able to do such a good job icing the game, running the ball at the end, was because you were in pretty good condition.
Yeah, I felt great. I can't speak for everybody on the line. I think everybody, though, when I was watching film, looked like they were still moving just as well. So, you know, that probably did play a factor into it.
And then finally, blocking for Mike, obviously, there's nobody like him, I'm sure, to block for the kind of time he creates in the pocket. What was that like the first time out, having to, you know, really make sure you hold your blocks?
It was, I mean, looking back on the film, it's even funnier watching because, you know, you're blocking for 2 or 3 seconds and you think you're done, and then all of a sudden the defensive guy starts moving again, so you know Mike's somewhere back there. So it's almost like a circus out there. You just got to be on your toes.
All right, well, Jason, thanks so much for joining us in the studio, and good luck this Sunday. We'll be back on the other side right here on Eagles Nightly.